Hi, everybody. This is Gad Saad. In chapter 5 of The Parasitic Mind on page 97, I write the following. And so I'd like to read it for you before I then set up uh, the message that I received from someone a few days ago. So here we go. This is from page 97 of my book. Few people have experienced the horrors that I have lived through, and yet I learned to overcome my past without needing trigger warnings to navigate through life. Needless to say, such distressing experiences of inhumaneness have left an indelible mark on my psyche. I may have left Lebanon long ago, but it has never left me. One of the recurring nightmares that has haunted my sleep comes in two forms. One, I am barricaded in our house and I'm about to engage, or I'm engaging the incoming bad guys with my weapon when I realize that I'm out of ammunition. And two, the same dream, but my weapon jams and I'm unable to fire it. So a few days ago, I received a message, private Facebook message from someone. So I'd like to read you the message because the gentleman in question offers an interesting analysis of the dream in question. By the way, I've heard from several soldiers and combatants who've said that these types of nightmares are or variants of these nightmares are quite common amongst that particular professional class. So, with that in mind, here's the email or message that I received a few days ago. Dr. Saad, the recurring nightmares that you describe on page 97 where your gun doesn't work, it is the warrior dream. And it is very common among those of us who do not shirk from our duty to confront evil and injustice, and particularly those who use uh, violent means to do so. In mine, the trigger is too hard to pull back, or if I do pull the trigger, the bullet just dribbles out of the barrel of the gun. Maddening. I'm not the psychologist here, but I would suspect that the presence of that dream says a lot about your innate character and is not just a result of your experiences in the war. You, sir, are a fighter. I was not surprised at all to read that your brother was an Olympic level judoka, or that you describe yourself as a brawler, even in the verbal sense. I suspect you were a demon on the soccer pitch and have probably been in a few scraps in your life. And you certainly don't bow down to any sort of threat. It would be treason to the soul for you to do so. Boy, this guy gets me. I find that this dream is more common among those of us who are further on the spectrum of warrior. Most of my SWAT team colleagues get the dreams, but few police officers who work as school liaison officers do. I would suspect you would fit right in with us. We are men of violence, not violent men. We understand the full potential of evil in the world and are prepared to rise to meet it. This does not come without a cost. The nightmares, it seems, aspire for the course. If you are ever looking for more information on this, then I recommend David Grossman's books on combat and on killing. With your psychological background, you may find them particularly fascinating. Anyway, wanted to reach out and tell you you are not the only one who has these recurring nightmares. Far from it, you are in good company. Wow, I've often said that one of the most satisfying emails or messages that I receive come from exactly these types of individuals, like the one who wrote me this message. And so, to the gentleman in question, thank you so much for having reached out. I guess we're bringing back Sigmund Freud's interpretation of dreams. I really would like to look into what appears to be a universal theme amongst people who've experienced war or who fight in wars. So there you go, the warrior dream. Have a great week, everybody. Cheers.